Well, if you really want to understand an engagement, a battle, a campaign, whatever you want to call it, you can only really understand it if you look at both sides of the wire. Well, here's our name. There we have it. That's exactly why we call our podcast exactly this. Because otherwise it's simply impossible. As you already said, well, a lot of people have read a lot about, in particular, the Allied sources, and they think they know what's going on. And of course, everything that's already been said, well, it plays a role here. So you've got the question of logistics, you've got statistics, all these things playing a role here. Allied firepower, Allied air, the sea, all these things. But if you don't understand what is happening on the other side of the hill, all that, well, you basically get 50% of the story. And this is why I concentrate, not 100%, but to a large degree, I would probably say, on the German side as well, just to make sure that people understand what went on in the German camp. And to be perfectly frank and honest, in the German camp, you find a lot of general confusion. The entire command structure is very, very confused. You've got all sorts of different ideas about how to fight this battle, because everybody knows that the Allies are coming. Hitler is actually reasonably, at least publicly, excited about this because he says once we've driven the Allies back into the sea, we can shift about 50 divisions from the Western Front to the Eastern Front. So that's, you might say, is the strategic picture.